deck list I'll be playing today is the same as usual. I really like this one. I think it's the correct one for the time being. Let's jump into a league right away. I kinda wish there was something else to play over Grim Lavamancer that was good against Aether Gust, but white 1-drops are so bad. Okay, we're on the draw. Not ideal. We're up against Luris, so this is probably prowess. Let's assume it's prowess. I don't like this hand against prowess. This hand's also not great, but it's a bit better in my opinion. Just adjust the chat window. That's fine. Okay. It's not fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's hammer time. That's actually much worse. This is a pain of a matchup. Not having turn 1 removal here really sucks. It's not the top deck we want to see. I'm gonna fetch for a basic here. Like, he has the kill next turn if he wants. And... oh, I'm so gonna lose this. If he has Cigar and Hammer, we just lose. We can tank one hit, but we won't be able to tank the second one, and we can't kill it if it's an 11-11 or a 10-10. I don't know how big the hammer is. Okay, so Spellkite's pretty decent here. How do I want to do this? Him playing Spellskite tells me he doesn't have quick kill. Hi Mnish, are you also playing with the spicy Vile Titan? I could spike face and swing. Been loving it. Yeah, I told you. I think it's legit. Let me see your list. I have it open here. What are you playing? Yeah, the list looks very spicy. I'm not sure what I want to do here. think that going face is the way. I need to finish this game quickly. So I'm just gonna set up a burn kill. I have Monastery to save me for a turn. And mind you that the hammer takes away flying, so Ink Moth doesn't fly over Swiftspear. No use in attacking, I'll just block with Spellskite. Like Spellskite plus Kor Duelist plus Ink Moth are too many creatures to basically play around. I have to waste a lot of removal to do anything here. So you might have Magnetic Theft. I really don't care. Okay, at this point I just wanna bolt fast. It's one of those matchups where you really want Eidolon just to punish their cheap cards. Another Riftbolt's semi-decent. I could actually... no, I can't. Play this. That was a mistake. Because Vantage will now always come in tapped, whereas I could have held Sacred Foundry to play it untapped if I needed. Either way, like, I can't really afford not going for the kill here. And sadly, I don't have a kill next turn because I drew 4 lands. I'm attacking here again, not really relevant. I need to hold this as a blocker. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll just block. I'm just dead, right? That's 22, 22, 23, 24, so not even Helix saves me. So sadly this is it. If one of these lands were a spell, I could probably win. Like, it doesn't matter, right? My opponent's at a range where one spell doesn't cut it. Like, I'm gonna stay in the game in case my opponent taps one of those lands to do something and I draw Boros Charm. Like, that's a mistake they can make. Like, I shouldn't be winning this game at all. Let's see, opponent might make a mistake. That's how you win games sometimes, opponent makes mistakes. Next, cracking it. It's already in play. Wait, he shocks here? Oh. Discuss like 2 wicket. So we just lose because that's trample now. What a great top deck for opponent. But like, I don't think we could have gotten there, like ever. Yeah, we were just dead. Okay, so game one is rough. Now what should I do? Okay, I definitely want to bring in Path. I definitely want to bring in Smash the Smithereens, and I honestly like Searing Blaze. And I think that removing... What do I want to remove here? Where are my candidates? Boros Charm. I don't want to remove Skullcrack because these decks usually run like Kor Firewalker in the side. And I need to take care of it. Lava Spike's also a consideration. Then just creatures because I have blockers. I think I'd rather cut the non-removal cards. And maybe... either a Rift Bolt or a Skewer, I think. Need to deal damage to use Skewer. I probably want to hold up remove, but Rift... I think I'm going to remove a Rift Bolt just because this game can come down to a final burn spell. Skewer is usually better at that. I'm gonna go like this. So I got baited out by the companion, but I don't think our first hand would have gotten there. What was it, like 2 Skullcrack and a Bolt? This hand's decent, I think. It has the path, it has a turn 1 play. I'm gonna keep here. I don't love it, I would have liked to see Eidolon, but it's hard to mull away hand with like anti-hate cards and damage. So again, I'll start with a fetch here just because of the theoretical deck thinning, which isn't too relevant at one fetch, but I'm all about increasing our odds, even if ever so slightly. This is definitely a problem. This is probably their best card. Just because they can flash in something to save one of their creatures. And okay, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna make a weird play here, which might not be too weird. I'm gonna double bolt face because I have path, and opponent can't kill me next turn because none of their creatures have haste. So we're in a decent spot here, I think. But yeah, this land's definitely helpful for us. Is this... okay, now this is a problem. We have to take care of it right away. Okay. Now here's what I want to do. I want to wait until opponent tries to do something with the Vindicator. Because like path always gets it. So I can be aggressive with it. So I'm gonna pass here. It's a bit risky, but I want the opponent to use his lands, especially this canopy land, to do something before attacking. So I take this 2 damage, like without a problem. Okay, path now. Now this hammer doesn't do anything. As much as I hate quote-unquote wasting the Skullcrack, like, I think I have to go for it here. Okay, but do I want to bolt now? I want to Skullcrack now. We're definitely in a rough spot now, because he drew the Kor, and we really need something here. Now I wish I hadn't played the Skullcrack. I'm gonna dig for a path here. Another land. Yeah. No, I don't like digging for a path again. I also don't want to play the guide. It's just, I think I'm gonna dig again. I don't want to play the guide because another land, goddammit. Just because the guide can come in for some damage. If opponent swings with everything, like I might just die here. Yeah, I just die here because of Inkmoth and yeah, but like I don't think I could have. If I hold a bolt, I could have just held bolt, right? Yeah, I could have just held bolt, but I don't think I really want to be playing defensive here with a Kor in the battlefield. And we're getting some great draws. So maybe I should have bolted. Yeah, like in hindsight, I should have held bolt to kill their lethal, because our draws were just amazing. Like, we could have gone Helix to face, survive for a little longer, then land Searing Blaze their threat. If they had anything else, then smash one of the hammers that's equipped. And Grim Lavamancer kinda makes it so we have consistent damage. Yeah, hindsight I should have definitely bolted Inkmoth. But they also had a pretty decent hand. Okay, not a great start. Let's see if we can turn it around. Hopefully we don't lose any more games. Alright. But that's a pretty bad matchup, because it's like Infect. Like if I don't find a land here, I'm just dead. So I have to maul. Yeah, this hand's much better. Let's... I mean, with an Eidolon, I think I want to conserve my life total. So let's do that. I'm gonna hold to 5, so it might be Tron, Dredge, or just unlucky. It's Neoform, humans. Well, you know what they say. Is in Bolt the Bird. Like, I don't know what this is. think it's probably humans. Okay, so opponent just conceded. Too many mull, like he mulled to 5. His hierarch died, maybe he was screwed out of lands. Let's assume it's humans for our sideboard. Let's assume it's humans. I don't like Eidolon in humans. Similar to Ponzo, they don't attack all that well, and with Vile it's so much worse. I like Path, and I like Searing Blaze. This isn't Merfolk for them to be running Chalice, so Smash isn't good. Like, Smash isn't good enough if it's just catching either Vile. And I also like siding out Boros Charm, as weird as that is, because they do tax me in terms of mana with Thalia or even Insettled Mariner, and like I'm already bringing 2 drops, so siding out 2 drops is the way to go, in my opinion. And obviously our star is Grim Lavamancer if we manage to draw it. Now, I might not be up against humans, we only saw land hierarch, and not a tribal land at that, so we're not sure. Oh, this hand's perfect. We have a turn 1 bolt for a bird, so it's infect. Oh, it's infect. Okay, that's actually our sideboard's pretty much the same. I mean that's not true. Eidolon's such a beast against infect. Alright, I think we start with Goblin Guide. And now Uro. Oh yeah, Infect plays Uro now. I always kept saying why doesn't Infect play Uro and just have a plan B that's just super strong. Dryad? Oh, that's so bad. Let's attack here. I should have played land, that's dumb of me. Yeah, opponent can just do this and block me for free. But oh well. Our guide still hits, and drawing land here is pretty fine because we can suspend our Riftbolt and still have Searing Blaze life, as awkward as it is to only have 2 mana spells in hand for next turn, where we won't be able to double spell. Opponent keeps our Suspect. I think that the Arbor was just baiting out removal. Like, he definitely has something in hand. And is he gonna shock himself? He is. Okay, so he may have Spell Pierce or Dive Down. So I still think we go face here. Opponent's doing something. Spell Pierce? Okay, we don't really care about that. Because now we get to kill the elf, like, without contest. And even a single mutagenic growth doesn't work here. And we don't have lethal if we top deck a land. But so Inkmoth's pretty annoying. they are playing Uro. I think that's a mistake. Like, Uro gains them 1 life, because I have a Goblin guy on the field. I have to skewer here. My opponent might be tempted. Oh, we can't even escape Uro because of Ink Moth. Like, we die to double protection here. But such is the nature of the game against Infect. If he animates, okay, he obviously has land. He can't really shock himself, right? No place from opponent. Okay, so let's go face here. Might have Spell Pierce, that's fine. That's a decent draw. Okay. That's a very weird block if he does go for it. Oh, he's just playing for Uro now. I guess. Like, we have lethal, so we don't care. Okay. If your opponent force me, like, respect. But yeah, I think that it's legit to play Uro in this deck. Like, it's an awkward draw. But it's like a damn good plan B. And we also see that we lost against Hammer Time, which in my opinion is just a better Infect, because it doesn't lose to Lava Dart, and it has better colors to deal with a lot of stuff. Like, Giver is so much better than Yarark for a deck that wants to cheat out on one combat step. Sounds great. And on the draw again, which is somewhat annoying. Okay, this ends especially great now. I don't love Riftbolt here though, because here's the situation. Oh, maybe I do like Bolt here. No, Riftbolt. No, not really. So Guide's gonna go in for 2. And now, having Skullcrack for this Uro is pretty cool. Opponent even shocks himself. Oh, that's very good for us. Just play a land here. This is the reverse of what I do when I have Eidolon in hand. Like, I'm showing him 2 mana, so as to force the mistake, which is not a mistake, to bolt my Goblin Guide. But if he thinks I have Eidolon, he might not do it now. Growth Spiral? Oh, we love that. This Eidolon's coming in for a lot of damage now. He plays Uro here, of course, like, he has to play it. We can just Skullcrack it. And opponent has the escape next turn, but we even draw a bluff land. Oh, I love this. Let's get in with our dude. Another growth spiral. Okay, so here's the plan. We suspend Rift Bolt, and now we have 12 damage looming over opponent. Which might not be enough. That's relevant, it might not be enough, because if they escape Uro and have Force, we're kinda screwed. I guess we kinda know their hand. Not really, they're gonna draw another card with Uro. Don't just concede, huh? Oh, great draws here. To semi-play around Uro in case opponent. Okay, so this is why I advocate playing Skullcrack in the main instead of Searing Blaze. This game is gonna get super hard now because opponent has stuff for us for sure. So winning game 1 is super important, and Skullcracking Uro game 1 is just so important. Now from the side I think we only want Surgical, and in place of Surgical I think we, as much as I don't like siding out instants, or maybe, do I take Riftbolt away? Just because Riftbolt's the worst card to get remanded. I mean, I guess two mana spells also pretty bad to get remanded. Let's take... well, let's side it like this. And I keep telling you, Surgical is awesome against Uro. Like, it's worth it. The hand peak's relevant. I like this hand, I'm gonna keep. 61 on the main with a pro. Look, I did the math, and 61 makes you flood less enough and doesn't really screw your main board percentages, because, and this is important, if Miranda hears about it, you're a dead man. No, but here's the thing. I'm a critical mass deck, right? I don't really care about specific cards. I'm gonna shock myself here to Eidolon for future turns, and I'm gonna play the Lavamancer. Just a force action from opponent. Because I'm a critical mass deck, I don't really care about specific cards. Like, sure, I care about Skullcrack and Eidolon, and that's it. Unlike sideboard cards. And even sideboard cards, like, I only care about Path and maybe Kor. What's happening here? Road Spiral? Renin 6? And down tick Renin 6? Oh. That's fine. Like, Grim Lavamancer is always a dupe for turn 1, and I like this situation. I can Helix if opponent doesn't play Uro, I can Skullcrack if he does. As I was saying, like, I'm a critical mass deck, so playing the 61 isn't like so bad. I know that there's the obvious argument that it's not great, but I've been enjoying it in terms of not flooding as often. At least in Magic Online, it seems to work. Like, I wouldn't do it in a deck where you want a specific card. Like, the biggest problem for my deck is not drawing the thing. The biggest problem for my deck is drawing too many lands. I'm just playing Spell Snare? Really? That's annoying. Spell Snare is so bad. Why do people run that spell? It's legitimately bad. Like, the real menace on Modern right now is turn 3 plays. In Seasoned Pyromancer, Clothis, the rare Bloodbraid Elf, Thought Not Seer. It's not the turn 2 plays. So if you want to play a control deck, play Sultai and play Thought Erasure, and just take away their turn 3 play and always win those games. And then you surveil Uro into the graveyard and you don't have to play a shitty first half. Uro plus Spell Snares, strong here for sure. I also have to assume he doesn't have 2 Spell Snares. Madcap? Oh, that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. What's the toughness on the dude? If it's 6, I can deal with it. If it's 8, so I need to triple spell the dude? Yeah, no, let's just go to the next game. Okay, so, well, we gotta have something for that. So we need Path, which also deals with Uro. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to put in Smash the Smithereens, because it only really has one target. And that's a spicy sideboard tech. It pretty much beats any aggro matchup. Sure, you waste like 5 slots, but you're unbeatable against aggro. Funnily enough, you're not unbeatable against prowess, because they have Soulscar Mage and they can like shrink your Empyrean and kill it in combat. Or if you don't block, they can just slowly shrink it. I don't like this hand. Like, if one of these were a land, I'd take it, but I have to mull here. Well, now I have to keep. Now I have to keep. But I still don't love it. What's the play here? What do I bottom? I feel like I have to bottom a 2-mana play. Because... wait, no. I think I'd bottom Lava Spike, actually. Like, I'm dead if I don't draw land either way. And these are so much better than just going Swiftspear. Yeah, I think I'd bottom a Lava Spike. We do have a decent early game, so oh no, that's annoying, revealing the Madcap right away. Means we have 3 turns to do anything or find path. We just put you away, why are you here? It's not good. Yeah, I think we just lose this now. Opponent bolts us. He's too healthy for us to beat. Opponent fetching for a basic is fine. We do draw the land. Now I'm not gonna play the land, because now I do have the Eidolon. And look, if it gets spell snared, it gets spell snared. Like, I can't hold it for a turn. Make no mistake, spell snare is amazing against us. It's just not great against the rest of the meta. So no spell snare. This could be Uro, which we don't really care about. And gains 1, not too relevant. And we do have... I want to draw Path. His opponent plays a land, goes Madcap, we Path it, then Creature, and attack, then opponent has to... He might have to Uro again. We definitely want Path here. No Path. I think opponent definitely Madcaps. So I'll play to my outs. Which are... Go for max damage this turn. And get a Path somewhere in time. It goes down to 6. And we're kinda dead to Platinum Empyrean, right? It's an 8/8. It's not really... Huh. We also can't gain life from Eidolon, from Uro, or pay... So if we find Path here, we'll win. Which is damn awesome. Oh! Oh! Okay, they milled away a force. Do they have force? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so sad if they have force. Can I wait? Can I wait? No, but they have force, right? Or are they just desperate? Mark cards stack from the beginning. Look, I played exactly for this scenario, right? And do I Path here? Opponent needs exactly force in hand. Oh, he milled away 2 forces? Not milled, but revealed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Path here. And just make sure I targeted the correct dude. So opponent either forces and I look like an idiot, or opponent writes in chat something like, why would you bring in Path to Exile? So he has force. He hasn't conceded, so he has force for sure. Yeah. There goes force. Well, what did he... Thought Scour? Okay. So we need another Path now. We need another Path. Oh, he has another one? Really? 2 Imperiums? Wow. That's something else. that is something else. Now that sounds like... No, that looks like a lot of cards to have against one matchup. We just lose. Like, we double block, and then next turn we absolutely lose. Yeah. That's 6 cards in the sideboard to beat like a dying archetype. Let's just put that into perspective. So aggro is like what, 10% of the meta, so you're wasting a third, more than a third of your sideboard in 10% of the meta. That doesn't sound correct. That doesn't sound correct at all. Like, that's the downside of playing aggro. If opponent wants to beat you, he does. He just has to have enough sideboard slots. And this is the type of people that you want to avoid. Like, in real tournaments, it's the type of field that you want to avoid in the early rounds. Because let's be honest, they never make it to the further rounds with a decent score. Like, 6 sideboard slots is a lot. What do I want to do here? I like creature into Eidolon, but I hate 4 lands. Well, I also hate 1 land, but we're on the draw, so it's serviceable. Well, this could be anything. I'm gonna be risky here and fetch for a basic. I think it has to be a shock. This is probably a lightning bolt or a fatal push. Let's get it out of the way now, because we do have an Eidolon we'd like to keep alive. Like, I'm not crazy, right? 6 sideboard cards for like 10% of the meta is way too much. It's like Prowess and Burn. Like, Burn's has inflated results from this past weekend, so it doesn't even count in terms of numbers. This is a Thoughtseize. Cling to Dust. Now comes the Thoughtseize. Tough decision, because I don't have a land to play the Eidolon. He does take the Eidolon, okay. We're fine with that. This is obviously a shadow deck. I keep not drawing lands, sadly. Because, I mean, other decks have ways to deal with artifacts. Like, I don't know, Ponza is an aggro deck, but it has a way to deal with... Do I kill the shadow? I have to kill this shadow, right? Yeah. I have to kill that shadow because... if I go face with everything this turn, opponent's just too healthy. Interesting, interesting. And we go for lethal here, opponent has Stubborn Denial. If he denials us, he doesn't have enough life to... If opponent plays Stubborn Denial, he doesn't have enough life to either kill Eidolon or Battle Rage the Shadow, meaning we at least get one turn with the block, or we don't play anything here, and then lightning bolt at end step. No, we need to play things here, right? I can... maybe I shouldn't have cracked that fetch. This is oh, he knows about lightning bolt. What am I doing? He attacks, obviously. We block. And now we boldface. And opponent needs stubborn. Yep. Now we just need a card, one time. They could have Cling to Dust. They could have Cling to Dust. Well, can we beat Cling to Dust? No, because they aren't gonna not hold up mana for Cling to Dust. If they have another Cling to Dust, we just lose. Okay, game 2. I don't like Grim Lavamancer here, because this game is kind of fast. I don't love Skullcrack, but sometimes it's probably needed. It's the card I like the least here. We take out one Skullcrack and I like one Skewer. But actually, I think I like Skullcrack more than Skewer, just because Skewer incentivizes you to play aggressively when sometimes you want to hold off on damage for a while. No lands, that's obviously more than... Oh, I like this. I like this very much. Turn 1 Thoughtseize gets super awkward because we have a turn 1 creature and the Eidolon. And, like... you want to take everything with your Thoughtseize. Acquisition. Because... obviously, game 2 you have Inquisitions, so you take the Eidolon and you have Fatal Push. The guide still goes in for 2. Honestly... taking the guide here looks so much better. Like, sure, I drew a Lava Spike, but what do I do if you take away my guide and I don't draw a 1 mana play? Opponent might have Collective Brutality here. I'd bet on it. If he didn't take away the guide, he has something to deal with the guide. And Collective Brutality is definitely the best card against us. Like, Collective Brutality is a total of... so it drains for 2, gains at least 2 life here, and takes away 1 Boros Charm, so it's 8 life altogether that they win off of 2 mana, which is a lot. I'm gonna do this now, it's the better play against this card. Okay, so, sure. Might play a shadow here. A Gurmag. Okay, so we're on 4 turns. It's not a bad clock. No. Attack at your own risk, opponent. I'm not gonna block. Ever. This is a race. This is a race, and Thought Scour. Does he have another one? Ooh. Is this a shadow? I'm not blocking. It doesn't have shadow, okay. Might be the Stubborn Denial. Actually, yeah, he has Stubborn Denial. No Stubborn Denial? Alright then. And I'm gonna pass here. Just because getting in for 1 isn't too relevant, whereas getting in for 2 next turn might be relevant. We might have another Gurmag. Like, here's how we get our opponent. He attacks with Gurmag and plays a second thing. Skullcrack, super decent. I really want opponent to tap out of blue. For sure. So. Either tap out of blue or the opponent has Cling to Dust. So do I want to do something here, or do I want to wait? Like, I'm not in immediate pressure, right? So I can just wait. That's fine. It's actually not fine. It's like the worst spell we could have drawn. Okay, now we're in a better place. So I'm assuming opponent has Battle Rage. It doesn't kill us though. That's a very good draw. What do we lose to? Battle Rage, Snap Bolt. Has this has this Bloodstained Mire been used? Probably, right? Yeah, probably. We lose to Snap Bolt and Battle. Opponent has 2 cards. Do we just go for it here? Or can we wait? Because Battle Rage, Snap Bolt. Opponent needs Land, Bolt, and okay. I'm gonna wait here. Can I? Opponent needs Snap and Land to beat me here, and the Shock Land doesn't work. And this deck runs like 1 basic. If he has Cling, I think I wait here. This Battle Rage is not enough to kill me. Opponent playing something is good. Especially this fast, it means he just drew it. Another Garmak. Okay. Now's when we go for it, right? Opponent needs double Cling to beat this and this. Oh, that also works. Oh, that also works. So, yeah, I think we just go for it here. If opponent has Cling or another Stubborn Denial, we were always dead. So we managed to win that one. Alright, so quite a fast league so far, and this is quite painful. We need to win this last game because it's a matter of play points. I have 30, so I really need the 100 here. Hammer Time's a really tough matchup, and turn 4 Platinum Imperium, we're up against Magoose. Okay, that's fine, we're on the play. Gigantha, is he playing 1-drop tribal? Probably. And we mull to 5. Sounds decent. Sounds muy decent. Okay, I actually like this. I actually like this quite a lot. So it's definitely 1-drop tribal, right? Yeah, definitely 1-drop tribal. Oh, double Lightning Helix? That's actually pretty great. Okay, so opponent probably has removal for the Eidolon. Searing Blaze is actually pretty annoying. Hopefully it's not that. Soul Scar? Oh no, no removal for the Eidolon. Unlucky. Do we attack? No, we can't attack, right? Let's just pass. Let's actually just pass here. If opponent doesn't have removal for Eidolon, I think we just go face. Because Helix is so good here that it actually allows us to go face instead of controlling the board and trying to go in for some damage. Because if he didn't have removal for Eidolon, there's a big chance he draws into it over the next couple of turns, and I kinda want the game finished by then. Like, he casts removal now, goes to 11. This is definitely the 1-drop tribal, like the second color can easily be put in. So, and this is probably for a Tarkus command. And also bolting the board is questionable because Building the board is questionable because he has a lot of open cards. Just gonna let this go through. Just let it go, right? This is a Tarmogoyf? It is. I hate that build. Land and we win, or that and we win. I'm just gonna show him that we win, because I know he's prone to concede if he knows he lost. Don't think there's anything you can do. What's our side looking? Definitely Blaze, definitely Path, definitely Kor. And we're taking out probably Lava Spike and Boros Charm. Sounds about right, like one Skullcrack. Or maybe I just... Like he's in green, he definitely has something for the mirror. Like I don't think he's that careless. Do not play something for the mirror match. I don't think he's that careless. So... this be the plan. Take one Skullcrack, but unlike, I know that Grim Lavamancer dies to Lava Dart, and that's his like biggest problem, in my opinion, in the current meta. And that's also why I don't like play one mana, like a single white drop, 1 mana drop, because they all die to Lava Dart, even if they have 2 power. I think taking away one Skullcrack's a plan. Because like Grim Lavamancer kind of incentivizes him to focus attention on it, instead of, you know, my face. Oh, risky hand, very risky hand. We have the absolute nuts. Because we have double creature and a path to deal with his, and even a Lightning Helix, but we need to draw into a white source. I'm gonna keep, just because there's a plan here for not drawing into light, but I might regret this. One drop. Oh no, removal? How do we do this? I like having Swiftspear on the board more than... oh wait, I'm playing Eidolon next turn. So... Actually, I think I'm gonna bait out this Seal of Fire now. This is obvious bait. Yeah, but he has to do it, right? Because one spell and this doesn't work. Dragon's Claw, I forgot that he could play that, to be honest. That's fine. Do I want to double Goblin Guide here and put some pressure on? I think I do. Alright, there's a chance he kept a wonky hand because of Dragon's Claw. And this just takes out all of his removal. Yeah, okay, so reveal Seal of Fire, so he has to waste one of them now. Another Dragon's Claw? That's actually pretty rough. Skewer is 1 damage. Sure. 1 damage to each. Not a great deal, not a great deal, but you know what's a great deal? Nulling his Dragon's Claw play. And he has a Lightning Bolt, okay. We're definitely in a rough spot. We're definitely in a rough spot here. Oh, this is actually good. We have to shock ourselves, but we get one of them here. And we get the other one here. I'm definitely bringing in Smash the Smithereens in place of Skullcrack, game 3. Giganta to hand. That's a scary play. I think if we draw Kor Firewalker. No, okay. That's definitely annoying. Well, we need path for Giganta. But if we do find a path, pretty fine. No path. Let's look for it again. And again. Huh. I'm honestly fine with dragging this game on, because if we find Kor Firewalker, we're in a decent position. Just have like Delve. If we find Path, we're kind of fine. And actually finding path here is pretty cool, because you attack with guides, and whichever one they block you kill. You have to let this one go through. Yeah, Kor is a decent one here. I have Searing Blaze in my deck, so I don't want to play this land. Now we play the land. We kill this dude. Let's skip all of this. My opponent has 2 Soulscar Mage, 2 Monastery. The reason I did this is I want to kill my own Eidolon. I should have double blocked though. It was a mistake. Because I really need a removal here. Oh, that's a good one to draw. Sure. Yeah, this is the grind now. This is just boring. Sorry about that, but why am I not conceding? Because if I keep drawing answers to his creatures, he can't really kill me, and I can mill him out. I've seen this happen before. It's just annoying to play, but I really need those play points, and block here. As I said before, we just want the removal. Lightning bolt. We may have drawn something, but I guess it's 2 triggers we get to take out of him. He has Lava Dart here, so if you drew Bolt, you can do something. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like, I take that trade any day. Like, he's giving me 2 health to maybe deal 2 damage to me next turn. If you draw a second core, this gets a bit crazier. Just have to keep blocking the Gigantha. And now a Lightning Bolt kills the Swiftspear. The one thing we don't want to draw is Eidolon. Well, I'm not beating him through 51 life, so it's a blocker for a turn. It's not only a blocker, it incentivizes him not to attack if he doesn't have a prowess trigger. Which he probably does because he has 2 cards in hand, but I block. Just block, unless he kills it. Another Swiftspear? Oh, that's actually fine. Swing with everything. I don't think it's correct. You kill the Eidolon before doing this. Yeah, you definitely kill the Eidolon. Maybe not, it is 1 more damage. This card's useless. It does gain us 1 life. Let's do it now. In case if I need to do it on their turn, it stops my pro red. I don't want that. Might be close to being dead here. This is 4. Oh, that's actually not bad. Is there anything that saves me here? I guess Lightning Helix is a good one. Goblin Guide's not great. Our plan for game 3 is pretty much not get to the point where he's stabilized. Like, if I don't play 2 Dragon's Claw on turn 2 and 3, it gets a bit hard to deal with. How's our graveyard looking actually? 1 Swiftspear. Well, we don't have many guides or Swifts or Eidolons, but we do have a ton of Swiftspear still. Like, Skullcrack actually plays against us. He's thinking if he can win, The problem didn't draw a thing? Oh, he did. Okay. Hard casting Hooting Mandrills. So we do gain a turn. Oh, and Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Lightning Bolt is pretty good. We could kill Giganta, which is a major problem. Like, we block Giganta and we bolt it, so we go up to 8, and the opponent's dealing us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so a single oh no, this is blocking 1, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if opponent sees a spell, we're just dead. Not really. Kor still gains his life, so one needs to see 2 spells. One should come in with everything. I think that's their best play. And like Hooting Mandrills. Ooh. That's actually a scary one, because I died to Lightning Bolt now. Maybe that was opponent's plan. I just died to Lightning Bolt. And I can't F6 now. Oh, we still died to like Hooting Mandrills, right? Yeah, we just die here. I mean, we can double block, right? No, any spell from opponent kills us. Yeah, we lose here. Nothing saves us. Alright, that was a game. Let's bring in the Smash the Smithereens. Do we want to be fast? I think we want to be this is fine. Not the best game to play a mirror where both people have hate. And again, 4 slots to beat red is way too many. Yeah, sure, we give this luck. Oh, we even have Smash. Okay, so we're ready to deal with his nonsense. I think I go Fat Shock Guide. He's looking for it. Oh god. Hopefully he mulligan for it and just gets wrecked turn 3. That's our like land into nothing. Or removal, I guess. Soul Scar? I don't love that. Let's attack. opponent plays Dragon's Claw, we just land, Swift Break it. It doesn't have Dragon's Claw. I need to put that as an always yes. I'm never not gonna gain the life. And I can honestly say that was a weird play from opponent. This core is going in. I need a clock, and opponent obviously doesn't play Stomp. We did get to see a lot of his deck last turn. This is removal, Lava Dart. He's darting on my turn? Question mark? Light up the stage? Oh, he's backed up against the wall, I see. What does light up the stage at? Land Lightning Bolt. Okay. No attacks, because you lose this race. Okay, let's crack this now. Alright, that's decent. That's not, but what can you do? I'm actually fine in terms of white sources that I want to play this now. And that's why opponent played the Lava Dart. Because my Goblin Knight cannot attack here. And no fear, I have an answer to his first Dragon's Claw, which is very relevant. Okay, so opponent just conceded, so he saw that Kor was gonna get there, no Dragon's Claw. That game 1 was pretty dumb, but that game 2 was pretty dumb, but that's how it goes. And I have to say, I do like the green in that deck. Tarmogoyf and Hooting Mandrills are decent picks for that deck. Okay, so we got to 3-2. These new qualifier points look very weird. I don't know, I just like the orange much more. And what's weird is that... oh, they're fixed now, because there was like a Nissa token. The image was a Nissa instead of this sleek new design. Let's open the chest. Ooh, that's very good. 20 play points is exactly what I wanted there. And this is irrelevant, that's worth nothing. Okay, that last game dragged on, but still a decent league. We lost to Hammer Time, which in my opinion it's just Infect but better, because you don't scoop to Lava Dart and you actually have recurring protection, and your base card choice in like random dudes and like random equipments grinds much better than Infect. And you run Stoneforge Mystic, which can get like Batter Skull if you need to grind it out, so I think it's a much better Infect than Infect. Which is funny because I also consider Prowess to be a better grindy slash all-in deck than Hardened Scales. So pretty much the green aggro is getting overtaken by red, in my opinion, of course. And we lost to Teamer Midrange, Control, whatever you want to call it, because they play the Madcap Sideboard tech, which is good against all aggro, maybe, kinda. But it's definitely good against us because we need to find a path, which we did, but Force of Negation is a fair card. Either way, thank you for joining us. See you next time.